Dioubate, Aberdeen, on Oweh's return to Kentucky. Man, it's going to be scary. They've set the tone for what this year will be like in Kentucky, and opponents will be scared just by hearing these guys. Here's the scoop. With Oweh's return confirmed, the Wildcats not only solidify their position as a legitimate title contender in 2025-26, but they also reinforce what was already evident. Mark Pope is building something special in Lexington, Alabama. Transfer Mo Dioubate couldn't hide his excitement when talking about Oweh's return. Man, it's going to be confident, he said, capturing in a few words the essence of the impact the All-Sec point guard will have on the roster. Dioubate, who has faced Oweh multiple times in the Crimson Tide Wildcats clashes, is well aware of the caliber of the opponent who has now become his ally. He knows that, in addition to technical ability, it is Oweh's winning mentality that elevates the level of play of those around him. He's a hard-working guy, and just knowing he was coming back made me feel more confident about our championship. When Dioubate added, revealing how much this addition means to the group's collective ambition. Denzel Aberdeen, for his part, brought an equally valuable perspective, shaped by his experiences as a national champion at Florida. When asked about Oweh's return, Aberdeen was quick to point out how serious the situation becomes for opponents. I was telling my dad and my friends, if he comes back, it's going to be serious, he recalled, and with good reason. Oweh is not only a talented player, he's a natural leader, someone who brings with him the culture of excellence that defines the Kentucky program. For Aberdeen, who has tasted success at the highest level, Oweh's presence is a constant reminder that the ultimate goal is not just to compete, but to dominate. And it's precisely this combination of experience, leadership, and talent that makes Kentucky an intimidating force this season. With Oweh at the helm, the team gains not only a reliable scorer, but also a mentor. For the new additions to the roster, Brandon Garrison, Colin Chandler, and Trent Noah all come to the program with high expectations. But it's under the protective shadow of Oweh and other veterans that they'll be able to flourish. Dioubate summed up this role best when he spoke about the importance of the returning players. They know the culture. They're going to constantly remind the players of the culture here. This impartation of knowledge and values is what turns a group of talented athletes into a machine ready to take on any challenge. But what really makes this Kentucky team so daunting to opponents? It's the complicity between players like Oweh, Dioubate, and Aberdeen, each bringing their own baggage of success and resilience. Their history of direct confrontations, like those intense duels between Alabama and Kentucky, or Aberdeen clashes with the Wildcats, now becomes fuel for a lethal partnership. Dioubate in particular didn't miss the opportunity to tease Oweh in a friendly way about their past clashes. But there's an underlying tone of admiration in his words. Our goal is, for next year, to win and play together, to understand each other, he said, showing that the healthy competitiveness between them only strengthens the bonds within the team. In addition, Oweh himself demonstrates a continuous evolution in his game. His performance in the matches against Dioubate and Aberdeen teams last year was impressive, but what stands out most is his ability to adapt and constantly improve. Aberdeen, who had the difficult task of trying to contain him in one of the games, acknowledged this when he said, "He's a very strong, athletic point guard. It was hard to stop him from getting to the basket. It's amazing what Kentucky can do with a good team." With Pope, let's move on. The news that Bree was selected 41st overall by the Phoenix Suns in the 2025 NBA Draft, held Thursday night in Brooklyn, New York, is more than a milestone for the player. It's a testament to Pope's immediate impact in his first year. Bree, a point guard with a three-point shot that seemingly defies the laws of physics, has not only earned his place in the NBA, but also highlighted Pope's meticulous work in developing talent ready for the next level. Bree's path to the draft is a story of resilience, adaptation, and growth, with a pivotal chapter written in Lexington. After 4 seasons at the University of Dayton, where he emerged as one of the best long-range shooters in the country, Bree arrived at Kentucky in 2024 as a proven player with yet-to-be-unlocked potential. With Pope, he not only maintained his reputation as an elite shooter, but he expanded his game in impressive fashion, becoming a versatile piece who is now poised to shine alongside Devin Booker and Nick Richards for the Suns. The pick, interestingly, carries special symbolism. The 41st position corresponds to the jersey number Pope wore for the British national team, as if fate were celebrating the connection between coach and player. During the 2024-25 season, Bree was a constant force for Wildcats, even amid challenges such as injuries that affected the roster, averaging 11.6 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 1.3 assists in 28.1 minutes per game. He demonstrated consistency and efficiency, shooting 47% from the field, 43.5% from 3, leading the SEC, and an impressive 91.4% from the free throw line. Those numbers placed him among the greats in Kentucky history, finishing 4th in the program in three-point, field goal percentage, and tied for 7th in single-season triples made with 93. Bree shined in crucial moments, like 23-point games against national champion Florida and in the NCAA tournament against Illinois, showing he could deliver when the pressure was on. What makes Bree's story even more remarkable is his journey before Kentucky. At Dayton, he faced adversity that would test the resolve of any athlete. As a freshman in 2020-21, fractures in both wrists limited his time on the court. The following season, he bounced back, averaging 8.1 points and shooting 42.3% from three, earning the Atlantic 10 Sixth Man of the Year honors. But new injuries, stress fractures in both legs, challenged him in 2022-23, requiring surgeries and the insertion of metal rods. Still, Bree persevered, and in his senior season at Dayton, he led the nation in shooting 49.8% from three, cementing his status as one of the best shooters in college basketball. When he chose to transfer to Kentucky, Bree chose Lexington over other heavyweights like Kansas, UConn, Duke, and North Carolina, a decision that reflected his confidence in Mark Pope's project, and Pope did not disappoint. In his lone season with the Wildcats, Bree evolved beyond the label of just a shooter. The need to fill roster voids due to injuries led him to take on larger roles, especially on defense, where he showed remarkable progress. His ability to attack tight plays and make simple passes, as highlighted by ESPN analyst Jonathan Givony, added layers to his game, making him a more complete NBA prospect. Even with the pressure of the SEC, Bree maintained a 40% shooting rate from three, proving that his efficiency did not waver under the brightest lights. Mark Pope's impact on Bree's development is clear. In just 1 year, Pope took a player known for his shooting and transformed him into a more complete athlete capable of contributing in multiple facets of the game. Pope's approach, which combines tactical intensity with an environment that encourages individual growth, allowed Bree to develop defensive and game-reading skills without sacrificing his greatest weapon, his long-range shot. This transformation did not go unnoticed by NBA scouts, who saw in Bree not only a specialist, but a player with the potential to adapt to the pace and complexity of the professional league. Now, by joining the Suns, Bree will have the opportunity to learn from Devin Booker, a former Wildcat who redefined what it means to be a leader on the court, and Nick Richards, another Kentucky product who bridges the Lexington-Phoenix connection. While the Suns already have depth on defense, Bree's ability to open up the game with his shooting could earn him valuable minutes, and he'll be a great player in the NBA, don't you think? Comment below.